Here we go with the FireWatch. Okay. The FireWatch me. Alright. Okay. We go. New game. Oh, you see Julia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and the grad students from the nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are drinking out with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. So what's your, major? You're pretty... You slur the word major and makes... It smells like cause. You give an awkward smile. She says evolutionary biology and professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours? She asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology. Was that a burn, you ask? She says definitely. Worried she'd hurt your feelings. She asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Okay. Backpack? That's a bloody chair. Oh no, it's a backpack. Backpack. Can I push the buttons? Guess I go over to the car. I want to explore though. I want to see. What we can have a look at in there. We can't jump. Okay. Guess we'll just go to the car. Load gear. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it home. Bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Man, I mean, German Shepherds are cool, and then Beagles are pretty good. We'll go Beagle. Bucket's a good boy, a good dog, and a week later you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him too. You love him too. You talk about the deck. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m. and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about the kid? She asks. kids. They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots, will be pretty good, I guess. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. Probably that's for the best. Their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Okay. Now we're going for a walk. Where are we on this map? I guess we're not there. Row 5 Basin is where we are. The trail. Ah, whatever, we'll go for a walk. It's Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about every evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resent. You make some coffee and go to work. Julia still likes to draw. She likes plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like a He-Man. You frolic like a... You look awesome. Alright. Guess it's afternoon or morning. Eight miles to Two Forks. The tower. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. Oh yeah, the dog. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from far away places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. Julia yells, she gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You beat his face in. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cop shot. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not convince her to take the job. Agree if she commutes backwards and forwards. You ask her if she'll commute back and forwards. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She'll say that will be hard, but she'll do it for you and won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to the Boulder 3 each semester. Okay. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink a wine and try and forget about it. There you go, it works. You watch Dallas on TV and sleep together on the couch. What is that a picture of? It's funny. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice that he gets into less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. Julia's affection is getting worse. She can't remember things in her class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has been brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julie who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family they are crushed and begun to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. It's like she got dementia. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. I say, we are determined to take care of her by ourselves. Okay. Guess we just follow this road. Oh look, there's a deer. Let's get him. Let's run on away. It's impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball, and in the winter. Drinking then too. Okay. You start going out after you pull her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the door of the bedroom. Ooh. Well, we can just trust that she sleeps like a rock. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 AM, a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. One night you are stopped by a DUI checkpoint. You blow up point 1 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You don't agree. Yeah, you don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. FireWatch. Into the lookout tower. Okay. Can I run though? Or is this just a walking game? Must be some werewolves out tonight. We got a full moon.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Hey, I want to pick up the pine cone. No. Hold left shift to activate your Hello?
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
Put in the sink.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Wait, how do we reply? You've killed 3 ex-husbands. You're rebelling against Mum.
Okay, you're probably out here because nobody back home can stand you. Which, after this brief introduction, is not a big shock.
Ouch. I'll chalk that up to you being tired and grumpy.
Well, I'd better get some sleep then.
One sec. Now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
Gonna have a nap, dude?
Henry? Well,
No,
I guess
down.
good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Okay. Answer the radio call.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are those fucking fireworks?
West facing window. Which one's west?
I need you to confirm. Do you see them?
Oh yeah.
Seriously, are you seeing this?
Oh, I suppose I better respond to you.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say
Yo,
it is.
dude.
The closest ranger is like 2 days
Yeah,
away.
we'll go out for a
down there
walk.
and set him straight.
Yeah, right.
Do you think you can handle that?
Like, kick the shit out of him sort of straight?
No. Jesus, no.
What? I'm not a cop. It's not
Damn,
like I've
dude.
got a rule book over here.
Where's your
Just
shoes?
Make sure they don't do it again. Take their shit.
Alright, fine.
Don't feed anyone a knuckle sandwich. Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Smart.
Shut up.
Alright. I'll continue this game later, guys.